So I got my 1984 Toyota Corona here, the drift car. Yep. You've all seen this. And this is a 1986 Toyota Corona. Same engine. As you can see, it's 100% stock and dirty. And this one's a Wagon. Dead set stock. It's been owned since the old lady since 1994. She's in her 80s now, I'm pretty sure. So it is a manual. It's done 180,000 Ks, original Ks, genuine Ks, because it's got all the service history. She's actually done 16,000 Ks in the 20 years or 19 years that she's had it. So it's virtually done nothing in the last 20 years. As you can see, the interior's, you know, pretty damn good for its age. The body works. There's no dents or any problems on it. There's a little bit of like surface rust like that, and the paint's pretty shit on it. But when you consider what I paid for it, which was $800, it runs absolutely fine. The only thing it doesn't have, as you can see there, is it's missing the power steering belt. It's because someone's put the wrong harmonic balancer on it. They put one off a model without power steering. So I've got to get a new harmonic balancer. It might cost me a few hundred, but once that's done, it'll have power steering again. And yeah, so I just want to show you it now because this is 100% stock. I'll probably show you the bodywork later on, but I just want to show you the dash just then because I'm about to put just an old head unit I had lying around in it. This will become an SPL vehicle at some point. So for the base heads out there, probably just watch. So I'm going to put a single din in there right now, just replace that, and then I will put a double in one day, probably the one from the Jackaroo. Now it's got original 4-inch speakers in there, so I'm about to probably take those out. Anyway, at the store I work at, we sell Vibe, Alpine and Focal. All those three brands sell 4-inch speakers. I definitely wasn't going to put Vibe in here. The Alpines are only Type S's, so probably wasn't going to do that. So I was looking at the Focals. They're about $230 for the pairs I was looking at, kind of the middle of the range Focal 4s. But then I looked under my bed and remembered that I'd bought these about 9 months ago. The box looks a little shit, but these are 100% brand new, never used, Digital Designs 4s. Yeah, so these are definitely probably better than the S-Types and probably up there with the Focals. Currently on this one, I am making a video of it. I mean, it's in progress. I'm doing a upgrade of all the wire in there and doing a battery, and so I'll also do the exact same battery in this one. Probably going to go full river, like in the Jackaroo, not as big, but full rivers, and I'm going to have to weld up frames for them both. As you can see, that one's held in with a piece of wire, that one was held in with zip ties. 27-year-old radio does turn on, but there's no sound. Alright, so there we go. Here's our wiring harness there. New wires are ran, just there to each side. I hit a snag. If you can see that black ring, you can see where the screws go in for the speaker, but see that black ring, the magnet hits that. So I'm going to have to cut that over an air saw. I'm not going to be doing that tonight, so I just want to get the head unit done and in. So I've left heaps of slack on the speaker wire I've ran, so I'll put the head unit in, which will be nice and neat and everything, and then I'll cut that, I'll zip tie those up, and same with this one, adjust the slack once it's finished. So there's the head unit in. That's just the one out of the other Corona. I decided to put that in there. It's just the Sony. Something for now. And I got one DD. It almost fits. I'm going to have to make a 3mm spacer. Today at work, I made some 3mm spacers. Just really thin MDF. There we go. Nice hole. Pretty round. So the DD fits now. They're not very loud on that head unit. I don't want to go too high because the head unit will distort. You can tell a little bit difference in height there. It's huge. It's about, I'd say 4 inches. 10 centimeters, easy. And height difference. Yeah. Anyway, service time for this guy. So, oil, good Penrite stuff that I put in that. Filter. I've got new radiator hoses because these are a bit, again I haven't got the bottom open yet, but I'll show you. They're a bit crunchy. New leads, new platinum spark plugs. Platinum's kind of your middle run. You got your normal standard spark plugs, they're like $5 each. Those ones are like 8 each or whatever for the platinums, and then you can step up to iridiums, which is what that has got. They're like $20, $25 each. So yeah, and then I got new wiper blades for it. Just about finished. So that spark plug's all changed to platinum. Brand new leads there. As you can see, it's a lot cleaner now. It's getting up as clean as that. I've still got like, there's all this gross shit there. I don't even know what that is, but that'll just, it polishes off, like it scratches off your nail. So it's also on that side too. So I think it's just stuff that over the years has actually come into it from outside. It's, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, that's all got to come off at some point, clean that up. But the engine's looking pretty good. That's just one kind of degrease. Just replaced every single vacuum hose, as you can see. Every single one of these hoses, that one, every single hose there, anything that's like looks kind of grey has been replaced, all the way down to there to the charcoal canister. They've all been replaced. Just then, I just did all my hoses. Okay, so there we go. Prep that up. Just a friggin' newspaper. And a bit under there. I'm not doing it anymore. They're just wipers. That's them painted. 2 coats of primer and 2 coats of black. It's a satin black, so it's in between gloss and matte black. So there's the car running. I'm going to get it registered hopefully this week. Probably can't tell too much on camera, but those lights are actually yellow, factory fitted obviously, but they've still got the yellow bulbs. It's just it's too bright for the camera to pick it up, but yeah, they're actually flat out yellow. It's sick. Whatever, there it is. They had the wrong chick at Super Cheap gave me the wrong wiper blades, but at least they're painted and look good. So I put the old blades back in. Oh yeah, look at that. Lights all work on it. Every single light works on it. So it'll pass roadworthy for all that kind of shit. Yeah. It's gonna be shit for a base, deadener wise. It's really tinny. It's a Corona, so I don't know if I'll bother actually deadening it. That's just going to be a toy for me. I'll drive it sometimes, use it as a ute, I guess, because my 4-wheel drive's obviously not usable. But yeah, it all works. Interior is okay. Yeah, actually the interior is really good for the age. Got white lights in it now, just to make it look a bit cleaner. Yeah, all right guys. I know the video is kind of boring maybe, but I like the car.